Friends, hello. This is Essential English 1, your teacher Kurt van Wyk. Okay, and this is your guide, right? And this is today we are going to page 53, and we are going to do week 6, which is reporting and connecting. The vocabulary for us is indicated below. You're going to download this, and please do for us. What is it? Let's see. Go back. Here we are. Layback. What is layback in Korean? Instead, in Korean, in comparison, by contrast. On the other hand, nevertheless, however, Korean please. Differences, Korean. Similarities, Korean. We come to the next page, 454. There it is. Go for us and do also connection, Korean, in like manner, hybrid, fuel or gasoline, right? Satellite. On the contrary, trend. Feline. What is feline? Canine. What is canine? Vegetarian. What is a vegetarian? Is somebody who eats what? Right? Idealistic. What is idealistic? And that's your vocabulary that we need to understand this lesson. And we come to what you're going to do next is 55. You're going to write a paragraph of 5 sentences. I want to go down to page, here it is, page 57. There it is. And here you're going to write in this open space 5 sentences. You're going to write 5 sentences on 5 sentences on a comparison. 5 sentences of a comparison paragraph comparing two things, A and B. Now let's go up as an example. I want to show you the example here. Kinds of comparison paragraphs. There are two kinds. That's I'm reading here for you. You put the A and B next to each other and you say, John is hardworking. Okay, this is the data. Let's look at the data first. This is the data. It's A and B. The one guy's name is John. The other guy's name is Peter. And they've got certain characteristics or personality things that are different. Look at this, for example. John is hardworking, but Peter is layback. Yeah, layback, I'm talking about here. John is fast. Peter is slow, right? John likes soccer. Peter likes baseball. John likes yellow. Peter likes red. Now the writer can compare in two ways, making it a paragraph. This is dead facts. When you give this to people, people are sleeping because it's so boring. But you need to make it interesting. So where do you start? The writer can compare in two ways. You can say, first you can do all of John, and then go over to Peter. Or you can go in a zigzag form. A1, all right, what I'm saying is you can do A1, A2, A3, and A4, and compare it to B1, B, then B2, then B3, then B4. But look at the second pattern. Second pattern, you like zigzag. John is hardworking. Compare to Peter, who is layback. John is fast. Compared to Peter, who is slow. And so you go zigzag, zigzag. All right. Now, I've given you some sentences that help you. Here is an example. Let's look at this example. There it is, Tom and Tim. Right? The title is Best Friends. Here they are. and then need to be a topic sentence or a general statement. And this is the topic statement. It's like common things. That is in the topic sentence. You put the common things. Tim and Tom have been friends for a long time, so they have many things in common. That's a very general statement. The two guys, long time, things in common. Now you're going to put in common means the same things, like listing the same things. So you do what? Now here you start writing. You don't write this. Don't put this in your writing. Don't put indent in. Don't put topic sentence in. You only start here. You see the block? Only start with the block here. Tom and Tim have been friends. Start there. Do not put the topic sentence in. You start here. You don't put this in, but you put this in. In like manner. See that comma? Comma. All right. You put this in place. In like manner, they both like music and movies, and they are both morning people. Okay, then you have a topic sentence umbrella statement again for the differences, because then again, see here, comma, they also have their differences. For example, comma, Tom is left-handed and easy-going. Unlike, it's a contrast, unlike Tim, comma, who is right-handed and quick-tempered, right? By comparison, Tom has brown eyes and short hair, whereas, comma, Tim is blue-eyed and curly-haired. Tim is also taller than Tom. You see, when you use a ER, tall, taller, then you have to use this than together. Taller than. Tom and more athletic. He likes all sports. I'm reading here. Tom, on the other hand, that means I contrast here, you see, it's a contrast comparison word. Contrast comparison word. On the other hand, is rather flat-footed, right? It's a very simple person and prefers to read a book or ride a bike. He's flat-footed, he's not that sporty, if you know what I mean. Now, students, what you're going to do is basically your topic. What's your topic? Now you try. So please take this. Here it is. You try. Compare products in your major. For example, your auto, 2 cars, hybrid and gasoline. If you are in leisure sports department, 2 sports. Compare 2 sports. If you are nano paint and normal paint. If you are in fashion design, 2 kinds of fashion. If you are doing food, 2 kinds of food. Ecotourism, 2 kinds of transportation. Eco-environment, 2 kinds of water solutions. Animal and equine science, 2 kinds of animals, right? Mechanical engineering, 2 kinds of Korean tractors. Fusion science, if you're doing fusion science, 2 kinds of satellites. Computer science, 2 kinds of robots. Okay, flexibility is also okay. Can you see here? You can be flexible, no problem. Now, some people like to write in blocks. So you will probably keep this block open, this is the indent, and then start writing here, every word in a block. But you don't have to. You can go or you do it here. Rather do it in here. You write here 5 sentences. How do you start? Here. Go down. At the bottom of this page is useful comparison transition phrases. Okay? You use transition words in the beginning. similarities. A is likewise to B who is also blah. Similar to A, B is also blah. A is blah, similarly is B also. A is blah, by comparison B is also. Now differences, A is blah, blah, but B instead is blah. Unlike A, who is blah, B is blah. A is blah, however, B is blah. A is blah, in contrast, B is blah. A is blah, nevertheless, B is blah. A is blah, on the contrary, B is blah. On the one hand, A is blah, on the other hand, B is blah. Select. Of course, you cannot do all these sentences. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sentences. I ask you to do 5. There are only 5 comparison sentences here, because you have your first sentence, you have your last sentence, and you have maybe 3 sentences inside, in which you 3 or 4, let's say 2 comparisons, 2 differences that you make with the last sentence and the beginning. That's 6 sentences that you're going to write here. No more. That's it. Thank you. Bye. That's for the first class. Bye.